So if you've arrived at the group and it looks different, let me explain to you why. By now you should have received the information which I sent you either directly from the website or by email with the various documentation to help with the preparation to reopen. But the idea is not simply to receive information, download it to your hard drive and think, fantastic, great, and then it stays on your hard drive and becomes part of that digital cemetery that you never actually look at. So the idea is now to start implementing the plan as a team, as working together is a lot easier than working alone. So the group has now been split into units. There are 10 units or stepping stones to use as a guidance and also to get support from other members in the group. Just to briefly explain, the first one is simply an introduction so that everybody knows everybody. The second covers focusing. I know as dancers we have that focus and determination, but during the lockdown phase we've been out of routine, and as there's a lot of work to do, we do need to be focused and without distractions. The third unit is social media. The reason this unit comes in before preparing the actual health and safety plan is at the present time it's like the calm before the storm. We know we should be doing something, but we're not quite sure what. So these are just simple, easy methods to build our social media presence with the help of the rest of the group, which at yesterday's count were just over 500, according to our email automation software. The fourth unit contains organizing and preparing the various lists which you're going to need to open pertaining to your own school or business, and also contain a few points to prepare in advance till at least the end of the year, because when the school opens again, there's not going to be the time. Unit number 5 includes the online check-in to alleviate the paperwork involved in track and trace, which every country has been asked to implement. Unit 6 is about the support squad. You'll see about that later on. And Unit 7 is the actual preparation and finalization of your health and safety document, sending it to governments, sending it to pupils, preparing the one for any team members or staff, covering letters to the government, and ways to present this to the outside world to give reassurance to pupils and parents. Unit 8 covers various types of text or copywriting and advice how to present information through the correct use of text by email, social media, maybe targeted at specific groups, WhatsApp, etc. As you work through modules 1 to 8, you'll be able to see how other members interact, especially when referring each other's website or media presence to improve all our ratings. Therefore, Module 9 is partnering with schools similar to your own in different locations to increase the media presence and awareness of those schools, not just now, but on an ongoing basis. Unit 10 we may not put online till slightly later because it could take us off focus for the initial phase. The main focus at present is to prepare to reopen. Secondly, to reopen. Thirdly, the work that's going to happen after we've reopened. And fourthly, rebuilding our businesses for the next few months. Unit 10 is a lot longer and larger and includes mainly brainstorming and establishing the way forward, as I think we all know that dance in the future, or the way the dance and theatre industry work, is going to be rapidly changing. And the aim here is not to watch change happening, but to be at the forefront of change. When you finish one module, just tick it off and move on to the next. And if you get stuck or have questions, simply ask in the group. I apologize that this is a sound-only video with a few overlays, But I have a problem with my camera. I think the problem is actually my face, or at least that's what my wife said. Anyway, dive into the groups and the units, and let's get working.